That's why you need to be hiring all the time. But we don't hire all the time. Why? Because, well, we find somebody, he knocks on our door. I've had this so many times come up with prospective clients who became clients or prospective clients who didn't become clients. But they will tell me a story about how someone knocked on their door and they said, oh, God, you know, if only you'd been here like a year ago, I would have hired you, but I just don't have any space for you. And I'm saying, and what did you say? This is a prospective client, right? And they're saying, well, I told him that I couldn't hire him because I didn't. I said, well, why were you tempted to hire him? Because he was perfect. You know, he had his ticket for our, you know, our sector. Like he was already an electrician, or he was a 4th-year apprentice, or something like that. Like right at the top, and he just seemed perfect and all this stuff. Hire. You know, said he went down the street. He got hired by my neighbor, who I don't call competitor. So he got hired by my neighbor, and I said, how is he working out with your neighbor? He said, he's fabulous. He's every bit as good as I knew he'd be, and my neighbor tells me that he's the best employee he's got. And I said, so have you learned a lesson from that? And he said, well, like what? What do you mean? I said, hire them when they knock on your door, and they seem to be Mr. Right or Ms. Right. Hire them. Oh, well, no, but I couldn't because, but he wanted them now. So you hire them today, and that frees you up to grow your business, right? That gives you, remember how I give you your little notebook, and I lots of times say, write down everything you're doing all day long, and then you look at that list, who else can do this? Who else can do that? Who else can do this? And what are the 20% of things that don't even need to be done by anybody? Right? So you chop them off, you make sure nobody wastes time on those again. And other things you hire people to do if you don't already have them, or you designate them, you delegate to someone else on your team, and then that just frees you up to go out and have more lunches with A customers and stop in and see B customers and go off and have more fun, take more time off so that you come back fully charged, so that you're already in strategy number 7, loving what you do and doing what you love, right? So always hire so that you can free yourself up to be doing the sorts of tasks that you need to be doing to grow your business. So in order to lead a championship support team, you need to become championship leaders.